Speaking in his signature style, Howard begins. Welcome to Howard's Opinion, the podcast where we dive into the most captivating stories in the world of sports. I'm your host, Howard, and I'm thrilled to have you join me today as we explore the fascinating tale of Lin Chin-Tse, a 12-year-old pitching sensation from Chinese Taipei who has taken the Little League World Series by storm. Speaking of storms, this young man's fastball has been clocked at an impressive 82 miles per hour, leaving many to wonder if it's safe for a pitcher of his age to be throwing at such velocities. But let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet. Lin Chin-Tse's story is one of dedication, perseverance, and a passion for the game that knows no bounds. As we delve into the details of this remarkable young athlete's journey, you'll learn about his father, Lin Chin-Tse, a 30-year boxing coach who has been instrumental in shaping his son's athletic career. You'll also discover how Lin Chin-Tse's love affair with baseball began, and how he's been inspired by none other than Ronald Acuna Jr., one of the game's brightest stars. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is it safe for a 12-year-old pitcher to be throwing at such high speeds? That's a question we'll be exploring in greater depth as we continue our discussion. But for now, let's just say that Lin Chin-Tse's performance on the mound has been nothing short of breathtaking. As we examine the implications of this young man's remarkable talent, we'll also be discussing the broader issues surrounding youth sports and the pressure to perform at elite levels. It's a complex and multifaceted topic, to be sure, but one that is essential to understanding the world of sports today. So sit back, relax, and join me as we embark on this fascinating journey into the world of Little League Baseball and beyond. We'll be exploring all the twists and turns of Lin Chin-Tse's story and examining what it means for the future of sports. We'll be right back with more fascinating sports news on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion, folks. We're diving into the world of college football, where the excitement never seems to stop. Today, we're counting down the top players with the most all-purpose yards in a single season. And let me tell you, some of these numbers are just staggering. Coming in at number 10, we have Ryan Benjamin, who racked up an impressive 2,995 yards back in 1991 while playing for Pacific. Not bad for a running back who also threw over 50 passes that year, but he's not the only one who's made this list. Antonio Andrews, who played for Western Kentucky, amassed 3,161 yards in 2012, with over 1,000 of those coming from return yards. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Howard, what about Barry Sanders? Well, let me tell you, the legendary Oklahoma State player had an unbelievable season in 1988, recording 3,250 all-purpose yards in just 11 games. That's an average of nearly 300 yards per game. And if you think that's impressive, just wait until you hear about Christian McCaffrey. The Stanford standout had a season for the ages in 2015, racking up a whopping 3,864 all-purpose yards. That's right, folks, nearly 4,000 yards in a single season. He rushed for over 2,000 yards, had 645 receiving yards, and added over 1,000 return yards to his total. It's no wonder he's considered one of the greatest college football players of all time. But what I find really interesting about this list is that it's not just about the players who put up big numbers. It's also about the teams they played for and the eras in which they competed. I mean, think about it. Barry Sanders was playing back in the 80s, while Christian McCaffrey was dominating the field just a few years ago. And that got me thinking, what does this say about the state of college football today? Are we seeing more talented players than ever before, or are the rules and gameplay simply allowing for more opportunities to put up big numbers? It's an interesting question, and one that I'd love to hear your thoughts on. So let us know what you think. Tweet us, Howard's Opinion, or join the conversation on our Facebook page. We'd love to hear from you. And if you're just joining us, be sure to catch up on our previous segments and subscribe to our podcast for more opinionated commentary on the world of sports. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion, We've had a fantastic discussion so far, covering a wide range of topics that I hope have sparked interesting conversations and debates among our listeners. As we wrap up today's show, I want to bring you an update from the world of golf, specifically focusing on the recent LIV Golf Michigan Team Championship. For those who might not be following, the tournament saw an exciting conclusion with Legion 13, led by Jon Rahm, outlasting Crushers GC in a playoff. This victory comes on the heels of Rahm's successful defense of his LIV golf season points title in Indiana, where he impressively closed with a 60 before ultimately losing to Sebastian Munoz in a playoff. The final round of the Michigan Team Championship was nothing short of thrilling, with Legion 13 rallying to match Crushers GC at 20 under at the club at Chatham Hills. The deciding factor came down to a playoff between Rahm and Tyrrell Hatton from Legion 13 against Bryson DeChambeau and Paul Casey from Crushers GC. In a nail-biting finish, Rahm and Hatton secured the win with a pair of birdies on the second extra hole, showcasing their exceptional skill under pressure. It's also worth noting the performance of Caleb Surratt, who led Legion 13 with a 64, while Rahm, Tom McKibben, and Hatton contributed with scores of 65 and 66, respectively. On the other side, DeChambeau shot an impressive 62, with Casey and Anirban Lahiri scoring 65s, and Charles Howell III closing with a 68 after a strong start. This win not only highlights the competitive spirit of LIV golf, but also underscores the talent and dedication of these athletes. As we continue to follow the developments in the golf world, it's clear that LIV golf is bringing a new level of excitement and challenge to the sport. That's all for today's Howard's Opinion. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, these are some of my humble thoughts.